once again, I'm back. It's the Uncle, and welcome to another episode of TUBARS. And listen, this week I'm doing something a little bit special. You know what I mean? I had my man come through. My man Starshow. What's going on, man?
Yeah, you already know, man. I'm happy to be here, Unc, man. This shit is a pleasure, man.
Listen, man, I appreciate you coming through, man, and you doing some real good stuff out here, man.
Man, you being modest, man. You being modest, man.
Listen, man, I'm being honest. I'm being honest, man. You got some good music out here, and you know, of course, if you guys haven't been watching my show, I've been featuring this young man's videos on my show. This boy is so dope. So being as though he was making a buzz out here in Philly, I just wanted to have you come down, you know what I mean?
It's a blessing, man. Come through and put that star in the building, man. I got you, man.
Yeah, I need that. I definitely.
To me, man. Let them know who Starshow is, man.
Well, why don't you do that? Why don't you introduce yourself? Let them know who Starshow is.
Well, you know, man. Starshow, man. I'm one of a kind, man. Starshow, your everyday neighborhood boy, man. Little dirty boy from the block, man. Everybody got a youngin' like me, man. I'm just here to get my story right, give it correct, man, and just, you know, make sure it's different. They know what I'm doing is something different from what everybody else got going on, man. It's different, man.
And it definitely is, man. It's definitely different, man. So it's something out here that I wanted to ask you, man. The name Starshow is unique, you know what I mean? So how did you actually come about that name?
I mean, you know, the truth about that name is, you know, coming up in my hood down 39th Street, the bottom, West Philly, man. Shout out to everybody down there at 39th. You know, Poplar, TMB. They used to call me BR, man. Back then I was BR. You know what I mean? Luke Bronson, man, Luca Brasi and stuff like that. But as the years develop, you know, man, I end up getting in trouble and I go to jail. You know, once I go to jail, I'm still rapping, you know, on the gates, through the little slots, you know, everybody banging. But when we hit the yard, and I would rap, that's when it would turn into something different. And my man, Shelly Anno, I don't know if everybody know the battle rapper from West Philly, Shelly Anno. That was my celly, man. Shout out Shells. Okay. You know what I mean? That's who gave me the name, honestly, because when I was in the yard, I would rap and everybody would stop and crowd around me. Oh, wow. So that's when they gave me the name Starshow. Like, man, you know, BR the Star turned into Starshow. Because every time I rap, I put on a show for them, man. In the yard, man. That's what I do it for.
Okay, all right. So it's another thing. I know Philly got some deep roots as far as hip-hop is concerned. And I'm pretty sure it's some boys that you kind of looked up to coming up. When did you actually start rapping? Like, what made you want to start rapping?
You know, I don't know about everybody else, man, but I'm from Philly, man. I'm from West Philly. I started rapping as soon as I heard Gilly and Dutch and Spade. Once they all hit the radio stations, man, they did them classic freestyles, man. You know, that's when I started playing around, man. But for years, I used to act like I was Dutch, man. You know, I used to spit hits all the time in school. So once them Jones burnt out, after I got finished spitting that Dutchy, man, I get a vow to myself. I never be broke no more. Too many haters in the world. I can't cope no more. I'm spitting them earlier before I even start rapping. Okay. So when that shit dry, you know what I mean? They like, what's up? Give us something else, man. So I started rapping and keep that up, man. Okay. You know, I was capping before they was capping, I guess. Right. You know what I mean? But that made me start rapping. I had to back that up. I had to start rapping. So shout out to major figures, man. Gilly, Spade, Dutch. You know what I mean? Reese, Rolex, all them guys, man.
All right. So hip hop, you know, and I'm an old head in the game. So when I think about the history and everything, I know what motivated me to rhyme or whatever. So what really motivates Star to bring that energy, to bring that vibe that you bring? Who motivates you? What motivates you to do the type of music that you do?
You know, I try to say, you know, honestly, what motivates me is like, you know, everybody would say they struggles and stuff, but what motivates me is people who I actually love the music. People who, when I encounter people who actually F with it, and I see somebody in Kmart or Walmart or at the movies, just like I did. Shout out everybody out Lancaster, 717, man. That's where I be at. That's where they love me. They show me mad love out there. But yeah, that's what I do it for the love, man, for everybody. That's what motivates. So if you got love for me, man, tell me about it, man. You get better music, man. Show me that love. I appreciate it one time, man. I appreciate it.
All right, so who does Starshow listen to? You know what I mean? Who do you if I got in your whip right now,
question, man.
What's going to come on the radio?
Because right now who I listen to it's some of the newer trends that's going out. You know, my son's 16, so I vibe with him a lot. But the people I listen to ain't the people I really like per se. You know what I mean? Because people I really like ain't really been putting no music out. You know what I mean? Like people like Jeezy, people like Kiss, you know, Fabulous. You know what I mean? Those my guys. You know what I mean? Of course, Meek. You know, I'm from Philly. You know what I mean? Championships, that's out now. Go get that. You know what I mean? Always rep my city. But, you know what I mean? So that's what I'm listening to. Other than that, you know what I mean? So I guess I'm riding the NBA Youngboy right now. You know what I mean? And people like Rowdy Rich, stuff like that. You know what I mean?
Okay, all right. All right, so one of my favorite tracks, and I gotta ask you about this, is Doing Numbers. You know, I featured that video on my show a couple times.
Superstar. Beats. We on that mattress full of money. Man, I just raised a quota. Yup, I did it on my own. Yeah, I did it on my own. In the streets like a soldier. Yup, I did it on my own. Yeah, I did it on my own. Mix the lean with the soda. Yup, until I'm in that zone. I got a nigga wavy. I got a pocket full of YOLO. I'ma trap it till it's gone. Doing numbers round here, nigga. We doing numbers round here. We doing the numbers. We doing numbers round here, nigga. We doing numbers round here. We doing the numbers. We doing numbers. We doing numbers. Right. We doing numbers. Yeah. If you ain't got no haters, you ain't poppin'. No way. If you ain't got no money, you ain't poppin'. Yeah, no way. I just blew a band when I was shopping. New hundreds, face blue like they was boxing. Now when I spin, I got options. Everything clean like a janitor when he mopping. You can tell them that I'm on that. All that hating they been doing, we ain't on that. Tell them niggas fall back. Hit his ball cap. Big metal will lift him like a car jack. That's 45 ACP. I'm taking other niggas' property, that's OPP. I'm about to check like a Nike side ACG. Wu-Tang doing dirty, that's ODB. Yeah. Doing numbers round here, nigga. Wait, doing numbers round here. Doing numbers round here. Man, I just raised a quota. Yup, I did it on my own. Yeah, I did it on my own. In the streets like a soldier. Yup, I did it on my own. Yeah, I did it on my own. Mix the lean with the soda. Yup, until I'm in that zone. I got a nigga wavy. I got a pocket full of YOLO. I'ma trap it till it's gone. Doing numbers round here, nigga. We doing numbers round here. We doing the numbers. We doing numbers round here, nigga. We doing numbers round here. We doing the numbers. We doing numbers. We doing numbers. Right. We doing numbers. Yeah. I'm still scraping and saving. I gotta see a GT coupe. I'm a gangster, all I need is a 3-piece suit. I don't gotta even tell them to shoot. Young hitters like Bishop, they adore for an ounce of the juice. Man, I'm sitting on a mountain of loot. Got this old head, take the whole head. That's a fountain of youth. Wanna hang with a nigga, I'ma give her the news. Pass the birds in a circle like it's duck, goose. What the niggas running they mouth for? Had to switch it up, I learned to go southpaw, my outlaw. I'm still bagging with the razor and cut straw. That's the main reason why your uncle got lockjaw. Used to keep a hammer in the sock drawer. Now I keep a thought that a mouse saw, connect call, waiting for the butter to come. Talk crazy, get you beat with the butter to ow. Man, I just raised a quota. Yup, I did it on my own. Yeah, I did it on my own. In the streets like a soldier. Yup, I did it on my own. Yeah, I did it on my own. Mix the lean with the soda. Yup, until I'm in that zone. I got a nigga wavy. I got a pocket full of YOLO. I'ma trap it till it's gone.
Just give me a little bit of the vibe, the background that went into doing a joint like that.
You know, me, how I write more to this. In this question, this answer go with that last joint a little bit too. They both coincide. It's like my motivation to rap. So like I can't really talk about stuff as I'm going through it. You know what I mean? It's like I gotta make it through it first. So this joint come from, you know what I mean, when I was in them street times, them street days, you know what I mean? When, man, we ain't had no work at this period of time when this song came. It was a drought for a minute. Okay. So right when this song came out, you know what I mean, I was blessed to have some things fall on my lap at this time. So that's why I was like, damn, we just reached our numbers, man. Like, it started jumping at that time. Wow. Ain't no drought no more, man. Right. You know what I'm saying?
That's what's up. All right, so You got a dope EP out right now, okay, called Trap Vibes. You know what I mean?
Vibes only. Trap Vibe.
Trap vibe, trap vibe. Dirty dishes, pallet in his ink. Backwoods, fill him up with gang. I'm a general, just check my rank. My masterpiece, she pulled up in the tank. No limit for that spinach, I'm a menace. Still serve it to you niggas for the love like tennis. Trap house, all the fiends was my tennis. In the kitchen like a chemist, it will flip like a gymnast. Or a cartwheel, me and my niggas all real. The coupe Carolina blue like a tall hill. The workout, we got weight like a barbell. So the block got that old jerk like a Nextel.
And I'll tell you, I listen to every single track on that joint.
I appreciate it, man. I appreciate it.
So it's a couple tracks, of course, I had my favorites. You know what I mean? Of course, Trap Vibes, you know. No Consignment, you know what I mean? But
those classics.
The track that kind of touches home, you know, that I really wanted to ask you about, and it's real personal, is Wasn't There. Can you just explain to the people why you felt like you needed to bring that joint out?
Man, Wasn't There, man. That's like one of them tracks, like I say, man, you can't talk about that stuff when you're going through it. You know what I mean? You got to be well over it. You got to be that hurt, that pain, that struggle, that happiness. You know what I mean? You have to live through it first. For me, you know what I mean? When I go in my writing process or however I do it, freestyle it, whatever. But so that song Wasn't There. You know, it come from when I was locked up. You know what I mean? At that time, you know, I felt like I wasn't there. Nobody wasn't there for me. I was by myself, because it's like, and I got letters, you know what I mean? I got money. My little brother Moose and my baby bro held me down, you know what I mean? My man Mike Thal held me down, you know what I mean? People held me down. Playboy held me down, you know what I mean? But it's like physical. Right. Physically, you by yourself, you know what I mean? And Wasn't There is like when you do stuff, you know what I mean, with your homies or whatever you doing, man, you committing these crimes, you know what I mean, but you the one that got to pay for it. Exactly. So at the end of the day, when you look in that mirror, when they give you your number, man, you know what I mean, my first number was HC 5730, man. When they give you that number and you look in that mirror, man, at that point, all you got is you, man. Ain't nobody gonna be there. And that's where I came up with that Wasn't There, you know what I mean? That's a real touching joint.
Yeah, I can tell, man. I seen you real passionate on IG about it, you know what I mean? I mean, your music is passionate, period, but I could tell it was something that kind of touched home, you know what I mean?
Fun fact about that song, a lot of people don't know, like, I did it with one take for one, you know what I mean? But I cried the whole time. Wow. You know what I mean? I cried the whole time. So, like, if you strip the beat off of there, you'll hear me breaking up. You'll hear me breaking it down. You know what I mean? I told him to keep all that. You know what I mean? So that's it, for sure. For sure. Those real tears. You know what I mean? That's real pain. You know what I mean? But I'm over it. You know what I mean? I overcome that. So I can sit down here with you and talk about that. You know what I mean?
I appreciate that too.
For sure.
Because it's hard for men out here, especially us. We got these egos. We got these different personas or something that people think that we supposed to not have feelings, especially being from the streets, you know what I mean, especially in Philly. So when you put your heart on the line like that, it shows, man.
And you know, they say, I seen an interview, man. I seen an interview with Black Youngster, and you know, some things that it's been going through is giving me the best advice. I don't know if it's God, you know what I mean, but his interview, I felt like he talked right to me. He said, you gotta be yourself. Right. And when I realized that, you know, not to say I wasn't myself, you know what I mean, but I tried to, at some points back in my younger days, make music to what everybody else was doing and catering to what they thought was hot. Right. You know what I mean? But now I'm just making music for myself and the people who feel like me inside.
Okay, all right. So one other thing I just want to ask, because you know, man, first off, I want to hear you destroy the booth.
Man, yeah, we'll put something together, man.
Throw you in the booth.
Jigsaw. We'll put it together for you, man. Yeah.
So just talk a little bit real quick. You know, Mailbox Money Club, the history, you know, y'all do got a nice little history. Of course, I had Thal. You know, how did you meet Thal?
Man, I met my man. You know, me and Thal, man, we go way back, man. We go, like, me and Mike go way, way back. Like, man, we went to school together in uni. Okay. But even before then, like, we come through, you know what I mean? We knew each other we was from the same neighborhood a little bit. When he was over my side a little bit, visiting, you know what I mean? Then he moved over the bridge, you know, 4-1 jump. Shout out everybody over there by the mailbox, you know what I mean? So me and Thal was in uni together, kicking it since day one, man. He was there when I used to carry the radio with me. You know what I mean? I used to play Poison all the time in the hallway, man. Wow. Back when dancing was back when I was like one of the top boys in that time, you know what I mean? Okay. It's crazy how things change, you know what I mean? But yeah. Yeah, I mean, that's when back when everybody wanted to be a dancer, now everybody want to be rappers.
Yeah, you ain't lying. The whole it seemed like the whole world want to rap.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
Man, it's got that old big ticket basement vibe to it. You dig me? I tell 'em. This shit feel like a eulogy. Shit spec usually. Seen bitches do it for $1, nigga. Susan B. Ain't nothing new to me. Live a glam life, nigga. Coolly see. Coke get the dancing in the pot like Heavy D. Watch it rock steady. Is you ready, B? I did a tour on the run before Hov and B. I never had respect for the older G's. Type of niggas you front work, still owe a G. That's flea shit. I'm just doing me shit. The streets deep. Niggas see shit when they see shit. We lit like a candle when it's burning. Don't worry what your cut was. The point is what you're earning. Shit pure like a 40-year-old virgin. I give it to 'em straight, nigga. Stupid, they ain't learning. I just hit the mall, nigga, and started splurging. I put a cut on a quarter pile like a surgeon. All the dirty money can't clean with no detergent. I just made a call for this money, shit is urgent. Niggas play tough, they love death cause they flirting. Niggas play tough, they love death cause they flirting. Box money. They want more? Okay. Let me see if I can catch something else. You might gotta edit this. I say, they say star, we want that crazy flow. Nappy hair, peasy fro. Well, times ain't good, this ain't no TV show. My empire pops yelling. Grandma pray I leave the streets alone, stop selling. I'm a known felon. Go, I can't stand, fuck that, I can't remember that jaw. Come on. We still here? Come on, talk to him, he come around.
Yo, now how you not gonna love me? I'm the only nigga in this game that ain't ashamed to admit I got a regular Bible study. It's getting ugly, no matter the positive changes in my life. Some niggas still hating Uncle Mike, but they love my wife. They see that fat butt shaking, chinky eyes creating a move for love making. Steady faking, trying to get close, but on the low she's got toast and she ain't for the throat. It takes a vote, singling out true friends, and she's 100%. I don't know where to begin. She told me about him. Yeah, he did me wrong, trying to come to my crib while a nigga was gone. Man, this ain't a song, it's reality rap. How you gonna send me on a fatality trap from technicalities that, or is it that you're not even sure? But you know for a fact I can't live no more. Will you settle the score? Well, I guess you could try. All my pride is set aside when I'm ready to ride. You might die when I'm meditating on how I survive, cause I gotta protect mine like copywriting these lines. Now I take my time so my name can live on. Feel me now, I'm at my best, and when I'm gone. TUBARS.
Okay, I put that on God and all the grams I done fried. Go against mine, you're gonna die. Oh yeah, I'm done. Come on, I start fucking with that shit. Nah, this basement vibe crazy though. This shit crazy. I put that on God and all the grams I done fried. Go against mine, you're gonna die. Pull up in them door slides. Skirt. Hop out vest, bullet flies, shooting. You gon' get face shots like a camera guy. Give him that big boy talk. You little niggas can't ball on the big boy court. I'm open. Shit, it's a big boy sport. You spin it all. Wonder why your flip stay short. I gotta get my money up. I took some losses to my chin like an uppercut. So now them seats in the wheel like a buttercup. Got your main bitch in my phone under buttercup. And she'll put the toast to you if you butter up. It's gonna be a cold winter, baby, bundle up. I just gotta get my number up. For God, call my number up. I got a track phone and my runner's up. In that building till the sun was up. And when it came down, so when them smokers came looking, I was still around. Same niggas didn't hear me, bet they feel me now. I bet they feel me now. I ain't wanna hurt no more. My bros got my pots fired, he ain't work no more. Bills wasn't getting paid and the lights was off. So I turned to the streets to get that white shit off. Boss, still dripping sauce on them. Too many put my dogs on them. I'm like a dentist, how I floss on them.